Nigiri iwewe mwanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of She, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N. In the name of the true begotten Son, Matthew 1 23, Imanuel, Imanuel, whose name means go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigiritia, land of the goals. Nigritia, Ki Swahili, Kunta Kinte, Tower of Babel, first tone of Mars. Peace from above. Amani kutoka you. Peace from above. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Today, Book of Life. Reading from Agano, Jipya, Emmanuel, the New Testament of Emmanuel. Again, Agano, Jipya, Emmanuel, New Testament of Emmanuel. Matthew chapter 18. At that time, the disciples came to Emmanuel, saying, who then is greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Then Emmanuel called a little child to him, set him in the midst of them, and said, assuredly I say to you, unless you are converted and become as little children, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever humbles himself as this little child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever receives one little child like this in my name receives me. But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him if a millstone were hung around his neck and he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe to the world because of offenses. For offenses must come, but woe to that man by whom the offense comes. If your hand or foot causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life lame or maimed rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into the everlasting fire. And if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. It is better for you to enter into life with 1 eye rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into Sheol fire. Take heed that you do not despise one of these little ones. For I say to you that in heaven their angels always see the face of my Father who is in heaven. For the Son of Man has come to save that which was lost. What do you think? If a man has 100 sheep and one of them goes astray, does he not leave the 99 and go to the mountain to seek the one that is straying? And if he should find it, assuredly I say to you, he rejoices more over that sheep than over the 99 that did not go astray. Even so, it is not the will of your Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. Moreover, if your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he hears you, you have gained your brother. But if he will not hear, take with you 1 or more, that by the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established. And if he refuses to hear them, tell it to the tabernacle. But if he refuses even to hear the tabernacle, let him be to you like a heathen and a tax collector. Assuredly, I say to you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosened in heaven. Again, I say to you that if 2 of you agree on earth concerning anything that they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am there in the midst of them. Then Peter came to him and said, Brother, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Up to 7 times. Emmanuel said to him, I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a certain king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. And when he had begun to settle accounts, one was brought to him who owed him 10,000 talents. But as he was not able to pay, his master commanded that he be sold with his wife and children and all that he had, and that payment be made. The servant therefore fell down before him, saying, Master, have patience with me, and I will pay you all. Then the master of that servant was moved with compassion, released him, and forgave him the debt. But that servant went out and found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 denarii, denarii, and he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me what you owe. So this fellow servant fell down at his feet and begged him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay you all. And he would not, but went and threw him into prison till he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what had been done, they were very grieved, and came and told their master all that had been done. Then his master, after he had called him, said to him, You wicked servant, I forgave you all that debt because you begged me. Should you not also have compassion on your fellow servant, just as I had pity on you? And his master was angry and delivered him to the torturers until he should pay all that was due to him. So my heavenly Father also will do to you if each of you from his heart does not forgive his brother his trespass. What heard? I like that, man. So, one more time, I was just talking to somebody and I was telling them about what go around, come around. Right, they be talking, oh, karma. I don't want to hear that. Oh, cool. I was just like I was telling him, I don't believe in karma. Let's see. White man word made up. And I don't believe in coincidence. Another white man word made up. I believe in what? Go around, come around. One more time. When you read this book and understand and comprehend his begotten son, his name is Emmanuel, then you can start seeing what the truth is. One more time. He forgave him of his debt. And what did he do? He went and threw somebody in prison, forgetting what had just happened. One more time. This book is all about understanding the power of go to wars. Yes, it was a message sent to me, sent to you, that we should forgive our brothers and sisters for their trespasses. Like I tell people, man, hate is a cancer. If you want to have cancer, have hate. Because that's what hate is. It's a cancer. It eats you up inside because you're worrying about something that happened and it's gone. It's done. Just with spilled milk. Milk is on the floor. What you going to do? Get a paper towel and mop it up and wring it out and drink it? No, it's done. But one more time. We'll go around, come around. Now let's go over here. Where we at again? Say for where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am there in the midst of them. How often should I forgive my brother? As many times as he said he will forgive us. 7 times, 7 times, 7 times, 7 times, 7 times, 7 times, 7. That's what. Then he said again, what? Up to 70 times 7. One more time. But that's, remember now, when we talk about Emmanuel, we talk about the message that he's getting from God to pass along to us, because the New Testament of Emmanuel is about the Old Testament. Still rules apply, but not as rigorously as the Old Testament. One more time. This is 2024. You don't go out slaughtering animals to sacrifice to him. You need to eat them animals, you know. That was the beginning. One more time, like I tell people, the Old Testament, the beginning, the rules and regulations was laid. Some of those rules and regulations were suggested when you read the Old Testament. You are not supposed to be touching nobody dead. But then you got the people coming along saying, Father, they got to be buried, so I got to touch them. So, okay, never mind. For you, because you're not touching, you're not just running around touching dead people. You have a reason to be touching dead people. One more time. The first rules is you don't touch dead people. Period. That was the first rule. You don't touch dead people. But then the next one, he adjusted the rule because these people had to touch dead people. They weren't trying to disrespect him. One more time. That's what the New Testament of Emmanuel is about. Not their testament. The New Testament of Emmanuel. One more time. Agano, Jipya, ya, Emmanuel. Agano, Jipya, ya, Emmanuel. Ki, Swahili. Tower of Babel. One more time. He decided that they couldn't do that. So he scattered them. But the first tongue, the mother tongue, Kiswahili, one language, very few words. One more time. Keep in mind of all this that he keeps saying. Let me see. He keeps saying over and over, the Son of Man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right here. Chapter 7, chapter 18, verse 26. Master, have patience with me and I will pay you all. Yeah. Master. One more time. That's why I do not apply that word to go to goals. Because men call each other Lord, Master, and King. Men call each other that. And as you follow, you will find that the adjustments that are made in Agano Jipya is through he who sent me and told me this is what he want me to be. A direct reflection of my big brother, Emmanuel. One more time. That's why I was not allowed to be brought up with my father. For to be brought up with my father, I would never be able to look over him and see God. But thanks to him, I am here and able to see God through my father and because of my father. Anyhow, keep in mind of what you do. Because the closer you get to He, capital H, capital I, go to gold, the more you must follow the rules and regulations of being one of the chosen. One more time. This is not easy and it's not hard. See, it's not easy because you can't be like everybody else. And it's not hard because you ain't like everybody else. When this truly connects to that, one more time, I didn't get to 6'5" on my own. He didn't want to say 6'5" and have and create knowledge. One more time. Keep in mind that it's not hard. One more time. But then again, it's not easy. It's not hard because you being different. And it's not easy because you are being different. One more time. One more time. I did not choose to have knowledge of Emmanuel. Everybody got knowledge of Emmanuel. He gave me knowledge because I know Emmanuel. I am Emmanuel. One more time. One more time. I did not create myself. I'm standing up for the lost children, clan, family of the house of Israel. Yaakov Israel. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, Benjamin, and number one, Moja, Yaakov. What did I just give you? His original first 13. Needy, the way, Mawanzo. Oh, is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N. Mother, nature, earth. In the name of Imanuel, God with us, the true begotten son. In the name of Nigriti, land of the gods, Ki Swahili, Tower of Babel, Kunta Kinte, the first tongue of man. Peace from above. Amani Kutoka, you peace from above.